Ever wondered how to attract a guy without uttering a single word? Well, ladies, your silent prayers have been heard. Welcome to our guide on the art of silent attraction. Now, you might be thinking, silent attraction? Is that even possible? Oh, absolutely. The power of nonverbal communication is immense, often speaking louder than words. Imagine being in a room full of noise, yet you're able to make yourself heard without shouting. That's the magic we're talking about, the magic of silence. It's all about the body language, the eye contact, and those subtle facial expressions. Remember, it's not always about what you say, but how you say it. And sometimes you don't need to say anything at all. So, let's unlock the secret language of attraction that goes beyond mere words. Stay tuned as we delve into the world of silent yet powerful attraction. Body language, ladies, is the secret weapon you didn't know you had. Yes, you heard it right. It's the unspoken language that we all understand, regardless of our native tongue. Let's start with posture. Ever noticed how superheroes stand? Chest out, shoulders back, chin up. It's like they're saying, I'm ready for anything, bring it on. Now, I'm not suggesting you go around looking like you're ready to fight off a horde of zombies, but a confident posture can indeed make a big difference. Stand tall, ladies. It's not just good for your back, but it also says, I'm here, I'm confident, and I'm approachable. Next up, we have gestures, the spice of the body language stew. Wave, point, shrug, whatever floats your boat. But remember, the key is subtlety. You don't want to look like you're directing traffic. Just a gentle touch on the arm or a playful hair flip can send the message that you're interested. Now, let's talk movement. Ever heard of the phrase, walk the talk? Well, it's time to take it literally. Your walk can say a lot about you. A slow, deliberate walk can show that you're relaxed and comfortable, while a brisk, purposeful stride can show that you're determined and focused. And if you're aiming to catch someone's eye, a little sway wouldn't hurt. But wait, there's more. Eye contact, ladies, is crucial. It's like the cherry on top of a sundae. It says, I see you, I'm interested in you, and I'm not afraid to show it. But beware of the stalker stare. It's all about balance. And finally, let's not forget about facial expressions. A smile is the universal sign of friendliness. So flash those pearly whites and let the world know you're open to new connections. Remember, it's not about what you say, it's about how you say it. Or in this case, how you don't say it. Ever heard of the phrase, eyes are the windows to the soul? Well, they're also pretty good at attracting guys. Now, I know what you're thinking. How can I use my eyes to show interest without being mistaken for a stargazing enthusiast? Well, it's all about the balance. Imagine you're at a party and you've spotted a guy you're interested in. You don't want to just stare at him like a deer in headlights. No, you want to give him a glance, then look away. Do this a couple of times, and you've got his attention. Now here's the tricky part. You want to hold his gaze for a moment, just long enough to let him know you're interested, but not so long that it becomes a staring contest. Remember, it's not about who blinks first, it's about showing interest. So ladies, keep those peepers peeled and practice that smolder. Facial expressions can speak louder than words, especially when you're trying to attract a guy without saying anything. Now, you might be wondering, how do I do that? Do I need to practice my best Mona Lisa smile or perfect my blue steel look from Zoolander? Well, not exactly, but you're on the right track. Facial expressions are a silent language that we all speak fluently, whether we're aware of it or not. Let's start with the basics. A genuine smile is the universal symbol of friendliness. It's like a neon sign that says, hey, I'm approachable and fun. But remember, there's a fine line between a warm, inviting smile and a grin that screams, I've had too much caffeine today. So just keep it natural and remember, less is more. Next, let's talk about the eyes. They're often referred to as the windows to the soul, and for a good reason. A coy glance or a playful wink can send a clear message of interest. But again, remember the fine line. You don't want to stare like you're trying to telepathically communicate the entire plot of Game of Thrones. A few seconds of eye contact is usually enough to show interest without creeping anyone out. Now, let's move on to the eyebrows. Yes, you heard it right, your eyebrows. A quick raise of an eyebrow can convey intrigue and interest. Not to mention, it's a great way to give off that, I'm intrigued by your conversation about quantum physics and not just nodding along cluelessly vibe. Lastly, don't forget about your laugh. A genuine laugh can be incredibly attractive. It shows you have a sense of humor and enjoy life. Just make sure it's a real laugh and not a fake one, because trust me, people can tell the difference. The key to all of this is authenticity. Your facial expressions should reflect your true feelings. If you're genuinely interested and engaged, it will show on your face. Remember, your goal isn't to put on a performance, but to genuinely connect with someone. Who knew your face could do so much talking without saying a word, right? Looking good is half the battle won, ladies, and smelling good, that's the cherry on top. Now, we've talked about silence, body language, and facial expressions, but there's another silent player in this game of attraction: your appearance. Dressing well not only shows respect for yourself and others, but it's also a confidence booster. Whether you're into the classic little black dress or prefer a more casual jeans and tee look, it's all about feeling comfortable and confident in your own skin. Remember, confidence is attractive, and when you're dressed in a way that makes you feel great, that confidence shines through. Now let's talk about fragrance. We all know how a certain scent can take us back to a particular moment or memory, right? That's because our sense of smell is closely linked with memory, probably more so than any of our other senses. So, why not create a lasting impression with a captivating fragrance? It could be a signature perfume, a refreshing body mist, or even the natural scent of your body lotion. Just remember, as with everything else, moderation is key. You want to leave a trail of intrigue, not knock someone out with an overpowering scent. So ladies, remember, when you look good, you feel good. And when you smell good, you leave a trail of intrigue behind you. Now let's wrap this up, shall we? All right, ladies, we've covered the basics of nonverbal cues and how to use them to your advantage. But there's one more thing to consider before we wrap up: your aura. What's an aura, you ask? Well, it's the energy you give off, the vibe that people pick up when they're around you. It's that intangible something that makes you, well, you. And guess what? It's incredibly attractive. Your aura is shaped by your thoughts, feelings, and overall mood. It's the feeling of positivity that people get when they're around you. It's the sense of calm you exude when you're in control. It's the spark of excitement that lights up a room when you walk in. So how do you cultivate a positive aura? It starts with self-love and self-care. Take care of your physical health, practice mindfulness, and cultivate positive thinking. Remember, you are enough just as you are, and when you truly believe that, others will too. So ladies, it's time to shine. Let your aura do the talking. So ladies, that's how you attract a guy without uttering a single word. Pretty cool, huh? We've journeyed through the art of silence, dove into the depths of body language, and even explored the power of a simple gaze. It's like being a super spy, but instead of top-secret missions, you're navigating the dating world. And remember, it's not about changing who you are, but rather expressing yourself without the need for words. Now, if you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed sharing these tips, be sure to hit that like button. It's like sending me a virtual high five. And for those of you who have some silent tricks up your sleeve, drop a comment below. Let's keep the conversation going. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty more where this came from, and you won't want to miss a beat. And remember, ladies, silence is golden, especially when it comes to attracting guys.